Well, well, well. The Dallas Cowboys have a pivotal game this week. This game is pivotal because it could all but end their playoff hopes if they lose to the red hot Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want to give you 5 players this week that are pivotal to the Cowboys winning this game that everybody needs to be looking at. Let's talk, Cowboys. We're about to talk facts. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time we post another video. Now let's talk facts. This is a big week for the Cowboys. I mean, we continue to talk about every time the Cowboys beat one of these sorry teams, everyone is just going crazy about yeah, we're improved and we're going to the playoffs and all of these different things. But the reality is we have not fared well against the good teams. We didn't fare well against the Cincinnati Bengals, the Houston Texans, the Philadelphia Eagles. And the reality is we really didn't look too good against the Washington Commanders. Well, here's another good team that is coming to town, and the Cowboys have struggled in Dallas all year long. But if we truly want to evaluate some of the players on this team, in particular on defense, because I think it's going to be harder to evaluate your offense without your starting quarterback, but there are some pieces on offense that we can evaluate. But there are 5 players. Not only do we need to keep our eyes on, but these 5 players in this game will be pivotal if the Dallas Cowboys are going to win. CeeDee Lamb. I mean, he is the go-to guy. CeeDee Lamb has been absolutely awesome this year, even in the absence of Dak Prescott. Even though he's not going to get as many as he probably would have got with Dak Prescott, nevertheless, he has still been a go-to for Cooper Rush. Last week, CeeDee Lamb was 9 receptions, 116 yards, and 1 TD. And he's also in historical territory now. He's the first player in Cowboys history to have 4 1,000-yard seasons in his first 5 years, and he's now joined Irvin for 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. I mean, hey man, CeeDee Lamb, there is no doubt about it. CeeDee Lamb is an absolute beast. So we'll definitely keep our eye on him, because I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to try and take him away from Cooper Rush and try to make this Dallas Cowboy offense one-dimensional as it applies to this game. It's going to be hard to stop CeeDee Lamb because he's been an absolute beast this year. And I don't even call him CeeDee Lamb no more. I mean, to me, his nickname is CD Lion. Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle is having a come-out year in his 5th year as a pro. He's been hampered by injuries all through the beginning part of his career, but now it seems like he's on track. And Rico Dowdle, I mean, even though CeeDee Lamb is an absolute beast, the reality is that Rico Dowdle is actually the catalyst right now of the Cowboys offense. I mean, he's had, I think, 3 consecutive 100 yards games. Last 3 games, career highs. Last week, 25 carries, 149 yards against, Carolina. But the reality is, Rico Dowdle has been on the verge of doing this all season long. I've been screaming they should have been giving this man 25 carry every single game he's played this season. And now that he's got 25 carries, 149 yards, I'm thinking that he's about 100 and some change from getting his first 1,000-yard season as a pro. Very happy for Rico Dowdle. He's the catalyst for this offense right now. He's playing for a contract, whether it be with the Cowboys or someone else. Rico Dowdle is going to be pivotal for them to win this game this week, and he needs to run the ball at least 30 times, minimal 25. I hope I'm saying this right, Maurice Liufau. He is the replacement right now for the Marion Overshown, and he has done his part. He came in on fire. He got 1.5 sacks against the Bengals and 2 quarterback hits. And last week against the Carolina Panthers, he had 5 tackles and 1 forced fumble. He is making good on the time that he is getting, and he is showing, once again, one of these young players that the Cowboys drafted, he looks like he is going to be an absolute monster. So make sure we keep our eyes on Maurice Liufau, because he is going to be pivotal in this game. Also, if the Cowboys have any chances at stopping the Tampa Bay Buccaneers run game. Brock Hoffman. Brock Hoffman is one of these players that is the type of player that you absolutely want on this team. Brock Hoffman has shown that he is very gritty, very nasty in the trenches. This year, he's played 315 snaps. He's basically been Zach Martin's replacement at right guard, and he hasn't allowed a sack all season. He's only given up 1 quarterback hit and 2 pressures. But what's even more astounding about him, he's very versatile. He's played 109 snaps at center and 19 snaps at left guard. Yes, Brock Hoffman. While, a lot of people are saying he's going to be this and that, who knows? But at the end of the day, he has shown that he has got some heart, he's got some grit, and Brock Hoffman is definitely one of the players that if the Cowboys are going to win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, everyone needs to keep their eyes on. And last but not least, it is Mr. Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is one of these players. He really gets under my skin because he does a lot of talking. And I think he says a lot of things that other men have to be accountable for. And I'm not talking about it in a good way. But at the end of the day, he is an elite player. And this defense is definitely better when he is on the field. He is going to be one to watch this week because he is going to have to be the catalyst on this defense. He is going to have to get after one Baker Mayfield. Unfortunately, it seems like he has the flu or the flu bug, and so he didn't practice for a couple of days, and so he is questionable for the game, but I'm sure he's going to play. And we may see Micah Parsons actually have a flu game like Michael Jordan. Now, to me, Micah Parsons has some things to prove, because Micah Parsons doesn't seem to show up in the big games, or he's neutralized in the big games. Let's put it like that. I mean, against the Bengals, which was a big game, he registered zeros across the board. And people are always talking about pressures and all of that stuff. That's a cute stat, but pressures to me mean you didn't get the quarterback. The issue is that in order for this team to win, Micah Parsons is going to have to not only pressure Baker Mayfield, he's going to have to get Baker Mayfield on the ground. And this would be a great game for Micah Parsons, where he does well against these weaker teams like the Panthers, the New York Giants. But we need to see him really start doing this in the big games like the Bengals and now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and again next week against the Philadelphia Eagles. We need to see him doing this in the biggest games on the biggest stage. He needs to prove himself good against good teams. And he's going to have his work cut out for him this week. He's going to be going up against 2 humongous tackles that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have on the left and the right side. And with him being a little bit undersized, this is going to be a challenge for him. And let's see if Micah Parsons is up to the challenge. He is an elite player. He's very important for this Dallas Cowboy team. And if they're going to win this game or have a chance at winning this game, he is definitely going to have to be a monster on defense. And so this is going to be a great game this week. This is one game that I can tell you that I am ultra excited about, because I don't really get up when they get ready to play these weak teams, because the Cowboys are not a bad team despite all of their injuries. The Cowboys are better than bad. Our question is, are they good? That's what we're looking at. We're looking for not only the good players, but we're looking for, can these players come together, or at least start coming together as a team, so that when the starters come back next year and they get some great players in the draft and hopefully do something in free agency that it seems like Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons have alluded to, that this team can get back to winning ways and be contenders again. Looking forward to this game tomorrow night. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And you tell me, who are the players you think we need to be watching against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Until the next time, let's talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. Peace.